bro. Like, this is a black sheet. Everybody, I'm pretty sure you got a black sheet in the crib ski. This is not even my black sheet. This is my sister's black sheet. That it's clean. We're not just in the car today just rambling about what's been going on since I left work. Today I want to actually show y'all some of what the process looks like of actually creating, because it's not just I want to build a brand and then that shit just happened. Like, there's a lot of underlying layers that goes into what I'm building that all tie into each other in like the grand scheme of things, right? So today we're going to start at the roots, which is my music. Last video I told you that I met an artist from Virginia named Prophet, and he sent me over a bunch of opens. So over the last couple of days, we just been going through the opens and, you know, selecting the few out that we're actually going to move forward and work with. Yesterday we made 3 songs. We got a song called We Lie. We got a couple of songs. We got like 3 songs. So yesterday we spent the day picking out of his beat selection, right? Today we were supposed to pick out of my beat selection, but this man has so many beats that he owns the leases to, and they also fit the kind of beats that I'm looking for anyway, that we're just gonna go through and select 3 beats out of his, or maybe 2 beats, and then I'll go find a beat myself that I own or something like that, and we're gonna use that to make the last 3 of the EP. So it's gonna be 3 that were his songs, I'm just featured on them slightly, and then there's going to be 3 that I'm going to jump off and I'm going to put him on. And I didn't tell him this yet, but I want a song that's just him and a song that's just me to put on there, so we could showcase the duality of both of our skill sets, right? So today we looking through the beats that we're going to be picking for our side, and I got his permission beforehand to go ahead and play the beats. He said we cool, like he doesn't mind. He owns them all, so we're not about to get copywritten or anything like that. So let's tap into it. Actually, I think I'll let y'all hear one of the songs that we made. I think I'll let you hear one of the songs that we made. Is this it? I think this is our We Lie. Bro, he's such a good artist, dog. Like, bro got it, no bullshit.
Every story got 2 sides. Which one would you eyes? I have folk telling true lies. Don't look the same through new eyes. You know you're getting honest on the inside. Can it be white and black all at the same time? Tell me, do you see a blue or gray sky? Sometimes we make you realize that we lie.
All these felonies, people want check for me. Most of them are dead to me. Rolling through the road with this weaponry. Baby got a body like an angel, hoping arms and just having me. Because my freedom is in jeopardy, it's constant. I heavy from decisions sitting on my content. Talking to Prophet. Anyway, just a couple seconds of the rough version. But today I think I want to get into some of the beats that he sent me. Really, we only gotta find one. I was looking through the beats before I turned the camera on to make this video, right? And we had found one off jump right here. This shit just got the soul to it. Run this shit back. This shit hard. Hey, I'm also not sure if y'all could tell, but we got a nice little setup going on right now with the I got the black sheet up. This is kind of like what it looks like, my production setup looks like all the time. Like, I got a light right here. I'm gonna overlay a video here of what it looks up. But I got this red light right here by the window, my main spotlight shining on me, the black backdrop in the background. You know, my camera's on a tripod right on the table. It really doesn't take much. Swap out my camera with a regular iPhone that you're probably watching this video on. Aside from the camera, this whole setup is like, you can make your own. Because my spotlight, I have an actual spotlight, but you could just use, like, if I didn't have this spotlight, I would have just been shooting this video under that lamp right there, like the light that's on the ceiling. I would just sit directly under that light so I could get as much of that light as possible shining on me. And this little red guy right here, this was part of a 2-pack. The 2-pack was one something for the both of them, but one of these lights by itself is like 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks maybe, right? And they're really small, and you probably can't even really see, I was looking down at my monitor, but you can see the red. You probably can't see the red fully, but you can see little highlights of it. But even though you can't fully see the red, that's because I have my camera settings turned down to where it's darker than, like if I had the normal exposure on, this would be a very bright looking scene, you feel me? But I turned it all the way down so you can just get what I want you to see from the lights. But this light is helping light me very well, as the window that this light is right behind. So I have the natural light, then the red light right in front of the natural light, and then my key light right here, which is giving me a decent amount of lighting right now. You don't need a lot to do this kind of stuff. I'm also gonna probably shoot a live performance of one of the songs we made or something like that, or another song that I have sitting in my archives that I'm looking to get exported, right, you know, and show y'all some content get released. So as people building personal brands, like I want everybody to see how easy it is to put something else together, but I also want to drill home the fact that you need to do this, my guy. Like you absolutely positively need to do this. And for the people that did not make it to this point of the video, they don't have the attention span to stick around long enough to really learn what the fuck is really needed to get by. You cannot skip out on this shit, bro. Like production, making content, and it's cool to start making the content, whatever, whip out the phone in your car, whip out the phone walking down the street, whip out the phone, whatever. But I mean like world building, storytelling, building a brand, bro, because most people that are selling something, you're not making no sales because you're not selling the people a story. You're trying to sell somebody an item. You're trying to sell somebody a shirt or some shit, or you want somebody to listen to your music for a fucking stream, or you're trying to sell somebody something without like, okay, why the fuck do I want to buy it from you, bro? What incentivizes me to buy from you? A lot of us aren't at the point where we could offer buy one get 100 free. So how do we incentivize our audience? Bro, you got to make them feel something. If you're an artist, you can do that by music. But if you're not tying music with visuals, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because if you're already painting a story, why in the world would you not add the visuals to complete it, right? If you're in any other lane, telling your story without visuals is so much more harder, because at least as artists, we have beats, words, music. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go over the top, yes, you need visuals. But the fact that we can pull emotions out of you, like our job is to pull emotions out of you, it's very easy for us to make that connection with our audience, right? But if you don't make music, if you make clothes, bro, if you do photography, is kind of easy too, because it's all in the eye of the beholder, right? Like if I see a fire ass picture, bro, I want to link that photographer, because bro, I need you to create that same feeling based around me though. Like I need you to shoot something for me but invoke that feeling, right? So it's easy to translate or communicate that. But if you're like, just you sell something like an object, like an item, bro, why the fuck is somebody gonna buy from you if you're not visually showing them something that's gonna trigger an emotion, a fear of missing out, or something along those lines? It just doesn't make sense, bro, right? So the point of me showing y'all all of this is to show at what point I started at, because I don't have a $1 million setup right now. My setup is slightly better than most, but bro, I just got this nice setup a week ago. I've been making content for you guys for 3 months now. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't need, I only got to this point right here to get all of this stuff because 3 months ago I started just doing whatever, and I saw it progressively, you know, getting traction. I got comfortable on the camera. Then I realized that I needed this to make this better. Then I needed this to make this better. Then I needed this to make it better. And I'm finally in a place where I could get it all. But we gotta bring the power of storytelling back into personal branding, bro, because I don't see that shit at all. These days I see like, tap in with me, I'm such and such, I'm this amount old, I'm from here, I make music, I sell this, I do that, tap in with me, I listen to the music. There's nothing about you, there's no personality in your music, bro. You sound like somebody else that I just heard on the radio. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. I see people selling clothes. Why do you make clothes? Want to make money? What does your brand mean? Shit just hard. Like I just made it because the name sound fire. That shit hard. Like the designs is fire. Bro, why the fuck would I want to You get what I'm saying? There's no depth to it. There's no layers to anything that we doing out here. And that kills me the most. And I am trying to get people out of that so bad. So I'm breaking down everything I'm doing step by step. I'm showing y'all the process. Like, I'm doing all this live now. I'm finding these beats now. I'm recording all of that shit. We started making this project 3 days ago, or not even. We started making this project 2 days ago or something like that. And we have no idea where we're going with it still. We're just ironing out the songs right now before we think any full concept things, even though I got a couple ideas that I want to run by my boy. But that's the goal, is to produce something better. You feel me? To be better. And I want to show y'all how to do that, bro. It's not hard. Look, this is a black sheet right here, bro. Like, this is a black sheet. Everybody, I'm pretty sure you got a black sheet in the crib ski. This is not even my black sheet. This is my sister's black sheet. That it's clean. This is my sister's clean black sheet, bro. You have a black sheet in your crib. You feel me? If you have a white sheet, that actually works too. Like, you just need a solid background that you can work with. Black just looks good. It's more solid. It's more whatever you're wearing, and you personally, you're gonna pop more against the black background than you would a white background, right? The lighting, very simple, bro. I'm gonna make another, if y'all interested, tell me in the comments. I'll make another video about the cheapest level things that y'all could buy to start creating. If you did want to create, if you did want to make purchases to start creating, but you don't need anything, you feel me? Maybe I'll make a video and I'll take all of my gear out of the equation, except this is so essential. The sheet, so essential. I'll take all my gear out of the equation. I'll shoot it on my iPhone. I'll take away these lights. I'm probably gonna need one of these lights. I'll show y'all where to go get a cheap ass light, and we'll use a cheap light. And I'm gonna show y'all, like, bro, you could do it with anything, right? That's probably going to be one of the next videos that I make for y'all. But I need to get back. I need to get into actually doing all this shit. So I was looking through a couple beats with y'all. I played y'all the little couple snippets from the song. That's the rough version. We didn't get to master it or anything yet. Keep in mind that I recorded in my car and we're using BandLabs. We're just trying to create. You feel what I'm saying? The next thing that I'm upgrading is my studio shit. So all that shit starts sounding better. But we just need to get in the space to create. You feel me? Trying to lead by example. So anyway, if you made it this far in the video, we are only going up from here, I assure y'all, bro. We are gonna finish putting together this project today. I'm actually talking to Prophet right now about some stuff that we gotta do. We're gonna finish putting this project together today, and I have trailers and everything to roll out for my next couple of releases. I'm working on, like I just said, the trailers. We got the joint project. I got my solo project that's also coming out, and I'm thinking of dropping a little cinematic experience for all of my music fans that's gonna tie into my brand as a whole. We still mapping that out. I'm excited to show y'all that once we get to the stage of me showing it off. But until then, you know how this goes. Stay consistent, stay obsessed, and protect your crown at all costs, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you except for you. And I'ma holla at y'all in the next one. You heard?